to the Yaffee program. News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. I am Alabama's voice of reason, but you already knew that. I'm Huntsville's conservative conscience, but yes, you already knew that. Appreciate you joining the show, and it's that time of the show once again. Time for the Yaffee program rewind. And the rewind is brought to you by Jay's Appliance Outlet. Go to Jay's Appliance Outlet today if you need a new, maybe a refrigerator. You know, maybe maybe one of your coworkers is so nice they are sending you some Mr. Pibb because you just wanted the new Mr. Pibb so badly, but then you don't have a fridge for it. You don't have a refrigerator, and you're like, "What? It's got to be cold. I need ice." Well, if that's the case, you need a new refrigerator with an ice maker. Go to Jay's Appliance Outlet in Athens. They're located off 72 in Athens. You can call them right now. Dial pound 250. Say the keywords Jay's Appliance Outlet. Pound 250, Jay's Appliance Outlet, or go to jaysapplianceoutlet.com. They have much more than refrigerators, by the way. They have new washers and dryers, ovens, electric or gas ranges, by the way, and much, much more. Jay's Appliance Outlet. Go today, and when you do, let them know Yaffee sent you. So for the rewind, it's always that time of the show where I remind you, if you missed any of it live, the podcast is up. And really the big thing today, Supreme Court decisions. And of course, we'll talk more about this later on this week. But we have the breaking news today, which I'll go over again real quick if you missed it earlier. Because yesterday we had a couple of Supreme Court rulings on Trump's ability to fire the heads of federal agencies, people in federal agencies. They said Trump could do that except for the Federal Reserve, which makes no sense. The Supreme Court also went against Trump when it came to mail-in ballots. And today the breaking news is the Supreme Court has gone against Trump when it comes to birthright citizenship. Basically keeping it the way it is. We're still going to have anchor babies. We're still going to have this problem. I guess the only way to fix it now would be through a constitutional amendment, which probably isn't going to happen. I completely disagree with this ruling. Yeah, I know I'm not a legal expert. I'm not a member of the Supreme Court, but it seems pretty obvious to me that when the 14th Amendment was put in place, that had nothing to do with allowing people visiting here or illegal immigrants to have babies and then they're just automatically citizens. But it also seems pretty obvious to me that Justice Thomas, or actually Roberts, not Thomas, Roberts, Justice Roberts, believes in precedent on this more than what the law actually says in the original intent. So this is where we are on that. The good news, though, is the court did say that states are allowed to ban transgender athletes. So a biological male cannot compete in female sports. That's a state rights issue. It's up to the states. And the court got it exactly right there. So we talked about that. We also spoke with J.D. Hayworth. He is with he's actually a former congressman with Arizona. He's also with a group trying to reform pharmaceutical prices. And we talked about what makes prescription drugs so expensive right now in this country and different ways to fix it. So if you missed that interview, the podcast is up. Then we spoke with Mike Jenigan. He is with the Heritage Foundation. And basically, we talked about Iran and foreign policy and everything else. He's a foreign policy, national security expert. But he basically is cautiously optimistic. We'll put it that way. That when it comes to making a deal, he's all for trying to make a deal, but we're still going to have to apply some leverage, either through military force or economically, because Iran, they're already not keeping their end of the bargain. So we discussed that as well. The interview is up. If you missed it, the podcast, yes, available anywhere podcasts are available. Thanks to Bugsy for producing today. Thanks to you for listening. The Vince Show is coming up next, and I'll be back tomorrow at the same time. See you then.
You're listening to Yaffee on WVNN.
You didn't start a business just to keep the lights on. You're here to sell more today than yesterday. You're here to win. Lucky for you, Shopify built the best converting checkout on the planet. Like the just one tapping, ridiculously fast acting, sky-high sales stacking, champion of checkouts. That's the good stuff right there. So if your business is in it to win it, win with Shopify. Start your free trial today at shopify.com/win.
This isn't your average podcast.
You like party?
This is Full Send. Join the party.
So you guys launched the Nelk Love Island. Congrats, boys.
Who's
Look
that?
at production, dude.
Like 5 years ago, we could do that easily and it'd be crazy when we're partying, but when you're like in your 30s a little bit,
Well, that's why you barely show up to set, day 2.
just a few hours tardy.
Steiny wanted to be the host of the show, too. It's like, why didn't you let me be the host? It's like, bro, you showed up 6 hours late every day.
I had a girlfriend.
The Full Send podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform. This isn't your average podcast.
You like party?
This is Full Send. Join the
So
party.
you guys launched the Nelk Love Island. Congrats, boys.
Who's
Look
that?
at production, dude.
Like 5 years ago, we could do that easily and it'd be crazy when we're partying, but when you're like in your 30s a little bit,
Well, that's why you barely show up to set, day 2.
just a few hours tardy.
Steiny wanted to be the host of the show, too. It's like, why didn't you let me be the host? It's like, bro, you showed up 6 hours late every day.
I had a girlfriend.
The Full Send podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.